Hi guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greeting to everyone. Have you ever wondered on how actually the university calculate your CGPA throughout the semester? What if I say that you can actually predict your result when you know how to calculate your CGPA? Let me help you to calculate your CGPA step by step. Before we start calculating, let me tell you the meaning of GPA and CGPA. GPA stands for grade point average, while CGPA stands for cumulative grade point average. And the biggest difference is that GPA actually representing your performance in the current semester, while CGPA is reflecting your academic performance or the overall performance from your first semester to the current semester you are studying. Let's say you are a fourth semester student, your CGPA will be calculated from the first semester to the fourth semester. And for the calculation part, it's almost the same, but we take note for the total grade points and also total credit hours. They are different from GPA and CGPA. Now, you already understand the meaning of GPA and CGPA. So let's move to the grade points. Do you know that every grade that you receive for the subject has its own points? Like you can see from the table, we start with A plus in A share the same point, which is 4.00, the highest point, and go down below to 0.00. And mind you, every university has its own calculation for their grade points, but this, as I am one of UITM students, so this table refer to UITM standard grade points. Next, I'm going to talk about credit hours. I noticed that most of you don't even know what is credit hours, but actually you can get to know your credit hours for every subject from referring to your course outline. And why this matters? Credit hours actually help you to focus on which subject that affect your result the most, because the higher credits hour, the higher your mark will affect your overall results or your GPA. So as you can see from the table, this is one of the example. You can see that every subject has its own credit hour. And why this is important? Because you have to know the credit hours so that you can multiply it with your grade points to get your GPA or CGPA later. You have to assign every of the grade with the grade points following the table just now. Second thing, you have to multiply the credit hours with the grade point that you gain for every subject. And the next thing, you have to total up all of the grade points just now. Lastly, you have to divide the total points with the total credit hour. And boom, you get your GPA pointer. We can now calculate our CGPA pointer. And like I said just now, CGPA is a cumulative result from the first semester to the current semester. So you are going to have the result for every semester. Let's say I'm doing for the third semester from the sample, right? So I'm going to have the result from the first semester, second semester, and lastly, the third semester. And for every semester, you have to know the total credit hour for every semester and also the pointer that you get or your GPA just now for every semester. What you have to do is, firstly, you have to multiply the total credit hour with the grade point that you receive for each semester, like you can see from the table. And then what you get from the multiply, the product of the multiply, you have to sum up the three grade points, and that will be your total grade point. And then you also have to sum up your credit hour for all the 3 semesters, and that will become your total cumulative credit hours. And the same thing you do to your GPA, you have to divide your total grade point with the total credit hour. And like you can see from the table, it shows that 192.63 divided by 54, where you will get 3.57. And 3.57 will become your CGPA. And this will determine your graduating level, either you graduate at first class, second class, with honor, and so on. This is what the pointer that determine your graduation later on. And as you can see, even though you are not doing so great for the first semester, but with the second and the third semester, you can still regain your academic performance to be better and better with a great result. Why we have to go through all of this complicated calculation if we can just wait for the results and be sad or be happy about it? Well, as a student, there are 3 main benefits on why you should know how to calculate your CGPA. And the first one is that it will really help you to monitor your academic performance. As by knowing all of these tricks, you can really help to monitor or to track your progress throughout your studies. Like you can tell whether you are doing good or doing bad for a certain semester and so on. The next one, it will help you to set your academic goals as a university student. Because by knowing which subject really bring the most weightage, you can determine what grades needed to achieve your targeted CGPA. And last but not least is this thing will help you to identify areas of improvement, as it can help you identify which subject or semester that really need extra attention or extra focus, because we don't want to restrain or we don't want to exhausting ourselves for studying hard. What we aim for is we want to study smart and have a strategy to accomplish what we want. Thank you for lending me your ears and giving more your attention to this video. And also, I wish you all the best for your studies. Let's aim to be the best educators. Bye bye.